The small wooden pavilion became their shelter that evening, a place where snacks were shared and laughter echoed softly. Villagers passed by smiling at the sight of three young men eating like children after a long day of work. Khem, cheeks flushed from exhaustion, handed out treats with innocent joy, teasing Jet and thanking Chan for his help. Pharan stood at a distance, yet every word reached him. He wasn't part of their circle, yet Khem's laughter pulled him in like a tide. He found himself memorizing the sound, the curve of Khem's lips, the way his big eyes shone even under the dimming light. But jealousy burned quietly in Pharan's chest. He saw how easily Khem spoke with Chan, how his trusting nature welcomed everyone near. Jet bristled with annoyance, snapping at both Chan and Khem in his usual sharp tone. Yet beneath his irritation lay the same truth Pharan struggled with: Khem had become the center of their worlds without even realizing it. Later, when the group began walking home, Jet warned Chan not to pry into matters that were not his. Chan shrugged it off, but Pharan caught the exchange. He understood Jet's protectiveness. He felt it himself. But while Jet's jealousy was loud and impatient, Pharan's was silent and heavy, pressed deep within his chest where no one could see. When they finally reached the road lined with banana trees, Khem walked a little ahead, carrying food meant for his mother and the priest. Pharan watched him quietly. The boy's steps were small but determined, his shoulders tired yet still carrying weight for others. Pharan wanted to rush forward, take it all from him, and whisper that he didn't have to bear everything alone. But he said nothing. He couldn't. He was the master, the shaman, the man who stood between worlds of spirits and humans. His role was to protect, not to desire. And yet, every glance at Khem made his restraint tremble. That night, when the village slept, Pharan sat alone under the stars. The air was thick with incense from the temple, the chants of monks fading into silence. He closed his eyes and saw Khem's smile, heard his laugh, felt the tremor of fear in his cry for help. What was this feeling? It wasn't duty, nor was it pity. It was deeper, scarier, more dangerous than any spirit he had ever faced. It was the simple, undeniable truth that he, Pharan, the man who had sworn his life to balance, was falling for a boy whose light he had no right to touch. And still, his heart whispered a selfish prayer, that Khem would keep smiling at him, that Khem would keep looking for him in a crowd, that someday, maybe, Khem would stumble again, and it would be Pharan's arms catching him, not anyone else's. But for now, Pharan remained silent, fighting a battle not against spirits, but against his own heart.